amidst a huge controversy dealing with the defying law enforcement, sexual harassment allegations, safety screenings, local government access, price gouging, surge pricing, and the recent resigning of Uber's CEO, Jeff Jones. We've gone deeper into this developing news story by interviewing Michaela Drapova, who works for the Uber Toronto head office, and Jacoby Samuel, an Uber driver in Toronto, to understand the problems Uber is facing with the city and how it affects employees who work for them. We now go live to Kristen on the streets in Toronto.
Thanks, Caitlin. To get an insider's perspective on the situation, we contacted Michaela Drapova, the City Operations Coordinator of Uber Toronto. We were able to ask some questions about her job, such as what it entails and how the turnover is affecting the Toronto office. To find out if the resignation of Jeff Jones has directly affected offices around the world, specifically the Toronto office, Michaela responded by saying she does not and has not had directly worked with Jeff Jones, and she has not personally been affected by the resignation. It's important to understand when individuals choose to move on, and from a business perspective, it has been business as usual. Okay.
That's really interesting. Could you explain how this affects the Uber drivers of Toronto?
We also interviewed Jacoby Samuel to understand the problems he faces under the employment. He said the recent chaos regarding Uber hasn't affected him in the slightest. He was recommended the job by a friend, and he finds it a great way to earn some extra money. In short, Uber is still thriving in Toronto despite the current turmoil. This allows Uber drivers and staff members to continue to work and not be out of a job. Now back to you in the newsroom, Caitlin.
Thank you. That was Kristen Dennett with the latest news from Uber. Tune in next week for more breaking news.